Welcome to the Crypto Bust Ninja channel. Let's look at DigiByte. DigiByte right now on the weekly chart looks really bullish for a move to the upside. Uh, you also have a fair value gap all the way up here at 776. Those get hit all the time. I would say it's probably well over 90% if you back test it across most assets, or if not all assets. And plus also just because you're overbought on the or oversold on the weekly chart, I'm expecting a massive bounce. You're breaching this resistance at 679, or you're doing that right now, and then your next stop is 717, and then I would say that fair value gap is the next stop around 76. So that's what I'm looking at for the weekly chart. That looks beautiful to me on Digibyte on the 3-day looks beautiful. So you can already see it's breaking out. I wouldn't really say that's a falling wedge, but you are breaking out a little bit. The second half is like it looks like a falling wedge, but because you dumped like that, I won't say it's a falling wedge. But you are breaking out. You're about to break the 200-day move, or I'm sorry, that's a 21-day moving average on the 3-day chart. So that looks beautiful as well for Digibyte. And then the 200 is all the way up there at 14 or 1.4. So that looks beautiful on the 3-day. Daily chart on Digibyte is getting overbought, making a higher high. That looks good to me as well. So obviously at some point the daily chart will need to reset, but it looks like then you would expect a higher low. And and then the 200-day moving average on the daily is up there at 7.5. So it looks good. You just cross the 21. Usually when you cross the 21, you go to the 200. So maybe the daily could get pinned because it's going to be overbought tomorrow, and it could get pinned and go up there unless it goes up there tomorrow. But I would expect you to probably hit 7.6 and also hit the fair value gap on the weekly chart before you really see your next correction. So I would expect a higher high around 7.7 or 7.6, I should say, before your next retracement. Not financial advice. That's just what I would expect. That's what I would bet money on. Now, I wouldn't say if you're not in a enter long because it's overbought right now on the daily. But if you're already in a long, that would be a good take profit, in my humble opinion. If we look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart right now is overbought. It looks like just even already it wants to flag out here. And I'm just trying to project the next move. It's not guaranteed to happen, but this is exactly what I would expect, especially as crypto in general. A lot of altcoins are breaking out. I would expect a flag on the 4-hour, and the 4 hour is already overbought, so you can expect. I'm not saying to expect this, but this is a possibility. You could have a break it all the way up to 7.6, which is exactly where that value gap is. So the 4-hour chart is basically saying I want to go to the fair value gap that was on the weekly chart up there at 76, and that'd be beautiful. Now, obviously, if that were to happen, the 4-hour chart would have to stay pinned. So, is that going to happen? Who knows? Let's look at the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart right now it looks like it's going to make a higher low. So, to me, the 1-hour chart would also suggest you're going to stay in this flag and hopefully break to the upside. Every time frame I've looked at, 1-hour, 4-hour, daily chart, 3-day chart, and weekly look good. Now, obviously, again, the daily's overbought, but the macro picture looks bullish to me because you're making a higher high, and I would expect a higher low. As long as you make a higher low, I would say you want to stay well above. I would say you want to stay above 6.3. As long as you make a higher low above 6.3, it's bullish to me on DigiByte. So you could go a little bit below 6.3 and still be bullish if you made a higher low on the daily above that, but I would really want to see Digibyte short term, or not short, short to mid term, come up to 7.6 before your next major retracement, and then make a higher low above 6.3. So that's what I'm looking at for Digibyte. It looks super good to me right now. A lot of altcoins are looking really good to me. So if you guys enjoyed this, I appreciate if you hit like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If you guys have requests for other altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next update.